Alright everyone, time to get medieval on your asses! This is the Time Devourer, known as Crusader Kings 2. I have played this a lot in my own time. I have failed a lot in this game in my own time. As it's pretty... I don't know if it's difficult, but I fail a lot in it. And well, I don't have the Monks and Mystic DLC yet. If I were to do a full playthrough of this, I would, get the latest DLC as well. But except for the Monks and Mystic ones, I have pretty much every DLC for this game, so that's good. Now, in this game you play a family dynasty. And you can go from the early Middle Ages. This music is very loud. I might need to turn it down slightly. As awesome as this music is, let's turn it down slightly. There we go. Now you probably hear me properly. Anyway, in this game you can possibly play from the early Middle Ages all the way up to 1440, I believe. So, really at the break of the Renaissance. That's where the game ends. Yes, 700 years it can span. Almost. I like to begin with the early Middle Ages for now. Now, if you do a custom setup, you can pick any province and be a noble of it. Almost any province. I don't believe you can't be the bloody Pope. So you can't be Rome. Which is a shame, but probably would be crazy if we went Pope. And you also later can't be in knightly order, I believe. No, I'm not entirely sure. No, let's select them on the amount of things. Or realm, individual realms. These are all the individual countries or domains as they were in 769. Which, well, that's a lot of choice. One moment. Put a timer on here, else we'll be playing all night, and that's not good for video recording. So where can we play? Well, there's a bunch of different religions and people who all play differently. For now, I think the Norse are always fun. I also like the barbarian hordes of the steppe lands, the nomad people. Byzantium, I always have wanted to try a Byzantine. And I've tried an Indian kingdom several times, but I usually get owned there. Now I think a African, you can even be there, Muslim of course. They're pretty much the Abbasid dominate at this point. The whole Muslim world. And this is of course a state where there was West Francia and Middle Francia. And later Charlemagne the Great would unite all of this and then conquer this stuff over here. All the way up here and make the Holy Roman Empire. Of the Heilige Römische Reich. Yeah. As it was in its native German. Anyway, I think I like the idea of playing as a Byzantine, or Byzantine again. But where? As you see, if you zoom in, there's a lot of little countries. And I don't want to play the Emperor, that's lame. We don't want to start too high power, else... yeah, that's not fun. We want to build up to the throne. We want to take the throne for ourselves. I always like this little area here. Let's see, this is the Basilisk, so that's the Emperor himself rules this spot, so that's tricky. Strategus Mambo Darkokion of Darkokion, is that the only thing? I think there's a good place. Allows us to expand. Or should we go somewhere around here? This is once again owned by the Basilisk. Oh, he does have a count under him. We could play the count. That's also property of Strategos. I think we'll play as Strategos. Mendos. Well, we kind of will play as him, because of course we will make our own character. For now, let's randomize. You can spend a lot of time. I like actually the first option. Let's see if we can get another epic point. This looks like a fine gentleman. Nicely psycho. You can make our own. Oh, that kind of looks cool. I'm keeping that. Different colors? I don't like yellow. Let's put something else beside yellow in there. Well, that doesn't change much. That changes more. We'll make that red. And this one black. There we go. Jumping from a darkened sky, scratching up and spitting blood everywhere. Let's see. I think we'll actually just call him after my old D&D character. Kaldos Tyrannos. There we go. That works. Our religion. We actually want to, I don't know, Iconoclast. I don't know if we want to be Iconoclast. Let's go to Christians. Go to the Orthodox fellows. Are these? No, they aren't. What are the Orthodox? Is Iconoclast the Orthodox one? Oh well, we'll just stay Iconoclast and see what happens. I think that heresy will pass over quickly enough. And we can pick some traits. I always like to start off with Wounded. As it, well, it does slow your health temporarily a bit. And it's minus, but you get more points to spend. And it eventually goes away. So, at least if everything goes right, maybe we'll just die from it. That can happen. Kinslayer. -3 diplomacy is pretty heavy, so no, let's not take a Kinslayer. I think he's a little bit quick. I like that. That increases his stats, and yeah, stats determine a lot of things. I like Mystic. As you see, the more points that are spent, the higher his age goes up. And we don't want to make him too old, else he'll just drop down dead again. That's not good. I like Deceitful. It reduces the points a bit, and it's not that bad a trait. Get +3 Intrigue and a little bit down Diplomacy, but meh. We can suffer that. Gregorius. I like Gregorius. But then we won't have... Then we'll be getting pretty old at that point. Though for a male it's not that bad to be old. For a female it's problematic, as above 40 you basically are no longer fertile. And in this game you treat women awfully. Really you do. Cruel. Strategist, Architect, we can earn all of that later. Shrewd. Stop an astute mind. That's not bad. Stubborn. That's diplomacy and more. That is not that bad, but no, that's I like this cannibal. That's a new one. This character seeks to serve man. Alright, let's stick with here. We can... 40 is a decent age. So he's a bit sneaky and the rest is okay. Alright. Now we are Kaldos of Dorkirklion. Well, let's play as him. Let's begin the game. Oh, we can set a whole bunch of rules. Interesting. That sounds good. Mongolian invasion. Well, let's just leave this on for now. We'll leave things as it is and we'll figure around with it later. Oh, there's a lot of choices these days. Normally you could just begin and then take, but no, you can really set up your game rules here. It's nice. And we begin the game with a lot of messages. Artemis is no longer Deux for Caldos. Constantinos is no longer Mystikos for Deux Caldos. See. I don't know. No, not see. Ne. That's what the Greeks say. Ne. Right. That's a lot of stuff. Yes, this game can be overwhelming in this stuff. What a bunch of... what is this? What do I need to do? No. Oh. Music got a bit weird. We have no heir to the dynasty, so that's something we need to work on. First of all, let's choose a focus. And I think, should we go for intrigue or business? Or seduction? Seduction is fun. Let's go with seduction. Let's do intrigue and fertility, and that's sex appeal. Yes. Let's go have sexy adventures with Caldos. Now, his go for now. Paragon of Virtue, no. Exalted. Become King of Greece. Acquire title. Gain any title from Liege. That might be... Groom and heir. Problem is, usually this was just pumping out a baby at first, but these times you also have to raise them. Bah, raising children. How disgusting. I think we will go with become counselor. Right, so that's set. Now, we need to get married. What type of women are around to marry? Or girls, either or. This would result in a non-aggression pack. Oh, that's new. Let's see. We want someone a woman who kind of counters our weakness would be handy. As you do rule together, so man and wife united, ruling the galaxy as husband and wife. So our martial score is not great. Then again, women and martial are not all that useful combinations. So let's see. We want some good traits. Do we have any geniuses? Ambitious, that's good but risky. What a bunch of talking around here, that's new. Just... let's first select on high stats or something. I like a woman with a good diplomacy. She has pretty good all-round stats. Like, she's good in diplomacy, but her other stats are garbage. But her stats are good all round. She's 16? She's a commander, apparently. Oh, so martial... she is a good martial woman. Interesting. Rough, brave, Oh yeah, she is a feisty one, this one. Let's get her over here. Select. We will lose prestige from it since she isn't actually a noble. But we can suffer that. Yes, let's get her. Agatha. Right, now nothing will happen until I have time go, so until then we first might need to fill some roles in the court. We need a spy master. Preferably one who doesn't hate us. He's pretty good and he's not doesn't like us a lot, but he's not hateful, so that works. And a court chaplain. Yes, there's a lot of things you need to take care of in this game, but it's fun. Court chap. Wow, he has a good. Can I get this guy to be my counselor? Hello, I want to fill my court. Can't I kick him out? I can fire him. What is his stat? Is he a good... He's okay. Oh well, for now we'll just take who we can get. Well, this guy has... Maybe we can promote him to counselor later. He has a lot of things. And a court physician. That might also not be a bad idea. You have sent messengers and scouts in all directions to scout around for a skilled physician that would willingly take up residence in your court. Word should reach shortly for a suitable candidate. Hopefully they'll bring back no quacksalvers. Hope they do not have wait too long. I need a doctor. I have this weird rash. Designated regions. We'll think about that later. Right, let's put the time on and see what happens. I'm turning this off. The whispering is annoying. That's the rocket. Oh! Dear Novel! Well, we'll have to conquer that later. Yeah. Peasant Dicryacreon are quite far apart and spread out. Your Mysticos Constantino suggest improving provisional messenger systems so they can communicate with their kin more easily. He claims that this would attract more peasants to the country. Now this would cost us money, gain us prestige, and generally increases the prosperity. It's only 1 gold, why the hell not? We can spend 1 gold. Now, I have to adjust the audio to this a bit as it's very, very loud. Yes, we're getting married! Hurrah! I think we need to prestige more now, so... Yay, we have our fierce Lady Agatha! Yes! We love her. Reports reach you about a ship that docks in Dicryacreon. It is called the Storm of God, and aboard resides a renowned physician, Vercellus the Sea Devil. Not She-Devil, but Sea Devil, who is currently employed on the ship's captain. If you were to acquire a large sum of money to degree this system, he would willingly take up residence in your court instead. Is this guy good? He is called the Sea Devil. He's pretty good. And I do like the fact that he's called the Sea Devil. How much is it? Yes, sure. Is he now my court physician? Leash Council. Positions. Court physician. Yes! Vercellus the Sea Devil. What's this now? Dangerous factions. Who has the balls? Increased council power? That prick! Who's the leader of that? Basilius something. Long name. Don't care. We'll castrate him if he keeps this up. Also, business have improved the institution of religious mandate law. Okay, I don't know what that means. Well, we're working on that air. Maybe we should go seduce some ladies. Oh yeah. Maybe we should. There was this faction guy, right? Does he have a wife? No, of course not. So he can't even seduce his wife to make him pay. Or make her pay. Let's give people something to do. Council, where's the council? I gotta reevaluate or reacquaint myself with this new interface thing they got. It's been a while since I played this. Fabricate a claim. I want a claim on Orchid. Or Orit. Oh no, I want it to be mine. They'll connect my countries, and that will be good. Train troops over here. You get me money. Oh, research economy tech. There you go. I think studying technology at this point in Byzantium will be a good idea. And you. I actually think this heresy will pass. So I guess he can spread cultural tech over here. And so the days pass. Now we play the waiting game. This game has a lot of playing the waiting game, I fear. That would be a negative of a Let's Play. The positive is that if your character dies and you have a child and you play the child, and you can train up the child, so that would be an interesting passing of thought. If I played this in character, I could actually like play around with different characters. Like start out with Dyer, then after he dies, Skizny takes over. Then after Skizny dies, we maybe do a little bit of Bloodhorn, etc., etc. No idea where we'll start. As you see, the world is huge. Maybe in England or up here in the north. I think I would want to do a civilized nation, not the barbarian hordes. Maybe even Muslim. I don't know. Also not the Norse hordes. No, they're not hordes, but they are barbarians. Yeah. Well, seems my lord has started a war with someone. Who is he waging war with? King of Khazaria. Ah, we're going to kick some barbarian ass. Yes, we're kicking barbarian ass. We are civilized Roman men who will castrate you if you disagree with us. When will I shag my wife? Do I need to find an extra wife? Let's see, is there any sexy woman around here? Do you have a wife yet? Yes, you do! I am going to seduce you, because you dare to plot against me, so this will be my vengeance! I shall bring all my seduction skills to bear against Countess Irienne until I've wrapped her on my finger. She will be mine. My wife Agatha has complained about me being absent so often. So I found her some extra gold to spend. I decided to buy her something nice. Maybe some jewelry? Oh, let's be nice to the ladies, as we want babies. Let's give her ruby earrings. We can spend money. Right now we don't have much. We could upgrade our save to upgrade our keep. The response from Countess Ariane of Australia wasn't quite what I expected. Apparently I am to stay away forever. So be it. So that didn't go too well. Who could resist him? She must be gay. Yeah. Well, let's see. What would give us a castle time, but we don't have the tech for that. No, don't have the tech for any of it. Right. So no sense in upgrading our keeps. So, should I continue my epic seductions of his wife? She kind of hates my guts. Alright, we'll find another. He must have. In the Byzantine Empire. I don't care about it in the Byzantine Empire. Are there any nice women here? You look nice. I'm going to seduce you for no apparent reason. Why can't I first seduce her? One must be true. It's not a straight celibate. I can only seduce Christians? What? How lame! Still, my wife is pregnant. Hurrah! I did the Humpty Bumpty. Let's try and seduce the Emperor's wife. Sure, she's an old hack, but it's the principle of the matter. Why can't I seduce her? That's all true. Has the opinion refused rejecting seduction attempts? Ah! How cold. Does he have daughters? Your daughter? How old are you? 13! Old enough! Is it? Apparently not. I can't seduce a 13-year-old. She's 40 now and I'm 40! That's kind of sounds like the same. A new bird has arrived. It Muse and has a new book and a new book of art writing poetry. Has arrived in the Muse and a new Start reading the book. Bloody birds. The only birds we want to catch are the chicks. Yeah! Poetry book is really inspiring. My creativity bursting through my body. Give me a quill! Ha! I might write love poetry. And then it will be so famous it'll be put in the Bible. The Songs of Solomon or something. Only external facade walls. Okay. Wasn't intending to fight my neighbors yet. Well, except that jackass. My young wife is taking... Ah, that's good! We're both into poetry, that's cool. Including all sort of romantic poetry you can get a hold of. These books are created by Satan! No, they're not. Let's spend money on this since we are a right ourselves. It'll increase her fertility and she also gains lustful. I like that. Let's do this. Oh yes, Agatha. She has decided to wear a little bit stupid hat. Why? You should wear proud warrior helmets and everything. We have a new heir, a daughter! But what shall we name her? Catherine? No, let's call her something cool. Well, we can name her anything, really. We'll call her Lusticia. Now, she was born of lust. Technically, I think everyone is born of lust. Oh, mostly. Unless you're one of those boring people that only has sex to procreate. So our neighbors are in a little war, are they? With who are they at war? What? Such a wonderful bouquet, a complex blend of flavors spreads over my tongue, the warm shreds in my belly. These monks certainly know how to make a fine wine. Thanks but no thanks. 20% against temperate. Well, they also have nice books at the monastery, so let's go there often. Have we become a drunk? No, we haven't. We just got a bit of learning, that's nice. I think? Did we get a bit of learning? I don't know. Hope so. Now we are kind of waiting till he fabricates a claim on this territory. So we have an excuse to go to war. Because the big thing about this game is that you need to have excuses to go to war. You need to have a casus belli. My modest attempts to write poetry was never meant to be published in any way. But wherever I go, bards and minstrels are reciting and singing my poems! Oh! Fame and fortune awaits. We gained the trait poet. What does gives us diplomacy? Oh, that's cool. Let's do it. What's happening? Is there a plague going on? Let's see. Let's see. The consumption over there. This whole area is struck by measles and smallpox. And camp fever. Well, the Middle East certainly is not the place to be right now. Dear Lord. Always something going on there. Ho 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 ho! This bastard is wants more power, and I will not be blackmailed. Let's fight! A revolt! That's a lot of people. I hope we have enough people to squash them. I think we might have a problem. We barely have enough. I think it's time to hire some mercenaries to squash these rebel scum. Do we have money to... I don't think we can afford to... Alright, this is going to be very close then. Oh, my wife! My wife can be... Yes, my wife can join me in battle! The right flank is me! The right flank is my wife! Glorious! And the middle flank is some other person. Some person I know. Right, let's do this! Epic war has begun! Dun dun! It's a pretty cool move. Let them come to us! You don't want to come to us? Alright, we'll come to them! The battle commence! I hope we win! I don't think we'll win. We will. Oh yes! There! Oh, ours is... This is not doing great. I think now we didn't win. Right, now we chase them down! Slaughter the rebel scum! You did good, my wife! Where are they running to? Cowards! Let them come to us. Ah, you cowardly rebel scum! Fine, we'll come to you! My wife will cut off your balls! Cut them down, Agatha! Are we winning? I think we are winning. Hurrah! Agatha cut off someone's balls! And she's pregnant! Thanks to our after-battle sex! This is glorious! Thankfully, as even pregnant, she is like that Spartan woman, I imagine. Golgotha or something. Yes, I don't know what that means. What, to great dogs Carlos, you may live in harmony and content. With your support for council, I agree that peace shall be in the... You have 3 months to end your conflict. Okay. That's new. I don't know if we can do that. I wonder what happens if we don't. I've had my eye on a feisty young scullery maid with a huge intellect for some time. It's annoying. The sounds. Your skillfully dodged my attention. Every boy, Greybeard and Quad, I have her blushing furiously whenever I gaze into her eyes. Seduce and wrap around my fingers. This sharp lance could be very useful. Do I need a mistress? Let her make her mind. What a spy she'll make. They do have defensive bonuses, but we are kicking their asses. Because my wife is awesome. My wife kicks your wife's ass. Wonder where they're going. Now what, we'll just go to the rebel country and just besiege those fuckers. Lee says informs round peace. What? Well, let's see what happens. Cat peace shall be in the realm. Vassal versus unable to wage war on each other for 12 months. Okay. What happened to, I suppose this is a white peace then? Well, the Emperor kind of ended our fun. But we are having our own fun, and at least that bastard has been fired. Now we can get a better bastard in this. Is it the Chancellor? Oh, it's a Chancellor, so we need a high diplomacy person. Can we get our physician? Yes! Our Chancellor is Chancellor Sea Devil! I like it! Well, that story I guess the story begins here in the Byzantine Empire. If you want to see more, if you want to see us more castrate more people, seduce more women, have more feisty after battle sex with our crazy wife. Is she crazy? I don't think she's that crazy. She's diligent, rough, brave. She's a great woman. I like her. And hopefully she likes us too. Anyway, we're getting off track. So if you want to see more of this game and maybe mod it or something, we can do that. If not, well, we'll see. So let me know, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.